I want to give you a quick rundown on how to remove an image's background and maybe overlay it over a YouTube video or something you might be working on. So I have opened GIMP here, the GNU image manipulation program, which is sort of a Photoshop clone that is open source, and I use it because my daily driver here is a Linux system, and it's free and it's awesome. It does everything that I occasionally need. I had AI create a cartoon here, and I want to just overlay this little cartoon image here over a video. And of course, if I would plug it in right now as it is, it would just be this rectangular or square white tile, but I want the white background disappeared. I just want the character. So all I need to do is I remove everything that is white here in the background, and the way to do this in GIMP is you right click the layer here, and you gotta add an alpha channel. I am by no means a image processing professional. I just figure out the few things that I occasionally need, and I want to share this. So you add an alpha channel, you use this magic wand fuzzy select tool, click into the white space, it highlights everything around the character, press the delete key on your keyboard, and all the areas that have that little gray and gray tile background now are transparent. So I want to do this here as well. And now I'm already there. This was easy because the background was all a single color. Now if you have blends there of colors or a more detailed background, it requires more clicking, and you might have to manually select a few things with freehand or rectangular tools. But for the demo here, this is fine. There's one little dot in here, and I might need to zoom in a little here. Okay, don't try to be a stickler, but this is better. And now I rather export this file as a PNG, because this file format supports the transparency in the background. And I'm going to name it Lawnmower Guy and export it. I usually leave all the settings here on default because, to be honest, I don't know enough about them, and default is typically my friend. I'm not paying too much attention. I close my GIMP. I don't need this anymore. I can just discard the changes. And here's the video where I want to implement this. This editing software that I have up and running here is called Shotcut. It's also an open source utility available for Linux, Windows, and Mac OS to my knowledge. And yeah, it's a full-fledged editing software. You can do video and audio editing. I use it frequently, and I learned a lot, and I like it a lot. I don't know how it compares to something like Adobe Premiere or so, but it is very powerful. So all I want to do is there's a section here where I want to implement the cartoon guy on the lawn. Let's just say here. Let's just say here. And I cut a piece just to demo this. So this little section here on my timeline, and I want the cartoon guy to show there. So all I do here is I actually have already another video track here at the top. So here's a second video track. The one that's at the top is gonna have priority over the bottom one, so whatever I put in the top will show in front of the other one. But because I made that image transparent, it should show up as intended. Here, look at that. So play this now. Moment here.
So what do you have in your garden right now?
That's kind of my effect here. It's nothing sophisticated, obviously, but if you're wondering how you can implement an image on top of another one and get rid of these annoying background colors that often obscure everything. That is a quick rundown. Thank you, and I hope this helps some of you. Have a good day.